Hello, hello. Let's wait a bit of more people. In the meantime, why not? In the meantime. I will explain you now what I'm after. Oh my goodness, okay. Boom. That was rough. Hello, everyone. Hello. So yeah, today, I mean, maybe if you are following the channel, you know this is about filmmaking and about virtual production, real-time animation, and it is still. However, and I want just to start introducing this as a more official thing, I'm also doing games. I always had this in mind. I started like a couple of years ago. I did a couple of prototypes that they never, surfaced to the public because they weren't good enough, and I was quite involved in the city of Yuna. But again, as a storyteller, I've been always involved in any kind of format that is able to tell a story. To me is pretty great. So now, in the last 3 months, 4 months, even more, 6 months, I would say, thanks to one of the guys that helped me out a lot inside Behaviour Studios, J.L. Borne, that told me, hey, I've been always thinking about doing a video game. I thought, yeah, me too, man. I started to prototype an idea, and now I'm just getting up to speed to learn blueprints, C++, a lot of things that I always touched in the past in VFX for virtual production to do my small games. But now I'm taking this more seriously into a more serious journey where we are start to prototyping an idea, a pitch about this game that I can't reveal too much about the plot, but I can show you what I'm doing. And now today I'm working with behavior trees, which is basically how AI behaves depending on different circumstances and outputs and inputs, and that's what I'm doing. I'm testing this guy now. The thing is, it's multiplayer. It's working perfectly perfectly. It's working alright as single player, and the guy is able to see me and to react depending on the how close I am. You see, he's trying to knock me down. I can try to hit him, and if I hit, he puts the hand to protect the weakest point. I also have a switcher between melee attacks and shooter. I don't have yet implemented the melee attacks, but they are still there, and I maybe do that now. I was working in an aggro system where you have different players, they have different scores, and depending on how much damage you do, that's a bug, how much damage you do, you are gonna be attacked or not by this guy if you have different players. Yeah. Come on. Boom. And yeah, I spent a lot of time of ragdolls as well, so the ragdolls are pretty okay. Oh, look at that. So yeah, that's what I was doing. Puedo hacer un poco en español, pero no, me divido un poco en sesiones distintas. I can talk in Spanish and English if you want, because we are not too much people, depending on if you have specific questions about anything I can answer either in Spanish or English. So we both people from different languages, we can learn from each other, and I can help you to know each other better. Anyway, my Spanish is shit and my English is shit, so you don't trust in my words for learning languages. Just go to a professional. Yeah, well, I mean, whether I can speak in Japanese, oreo, akira menare yakuno. Anyway, so behavior trees. So one of the things I'm doing now, I'm using this. I'm creating my enemies here with behavior trees, basically. And I'm starting to see some bugs. So this is a little bit. The other day I did a sneaky session about behavior trees. And today I have a more complex behavior trees. So basically, it's a really nice way to understand how AI behaves. So what I'm doing now is, when the enemy sees a target, it starts to trigger all the combat thing, which is all this is basically combat. I'm gonna put this in beautiful red because combat is always red, no? So this is when it starts to do all the combat logic. Left to right, behavior trees work left to right. So the priority as a lector usually is the root of different actions that could perform, and it's gonna pick up always reading different conditions from the left to the right, and it's gonna fall and execute any first condition that commits all the possible booleans or variables that, for example, in this one is distance, in this one is if the enemy is visible. If not, it's gonna jump to the next priority. If not, it's gonna jump to the next priority. If not, it's gonna loop again. And if the target is not set, if my enemy is not visible, it's gonna say, okay, so I'm gonna restart, I'm gonna check this, and then I'm gonna go up and restart the behavior tree. And if there is no enemy, for example, what it's gonna do again first, if the enemy is set, so I decided as an AI that I have an enemy, but I don't see the enemy anymore, the normal behavior is not to patrol again, because you have information, is to chase the enemy to the hidden information. So I'm here working with just a normal find player location, some classes I made. Otherwise, it's gonna start patrolling, which is more like a random location. I'm working with EQT as well. I mean, like, for example, here... maybe I removed the query system. Oh, interesting. Okay, maybe where I left them. Anyway, so the problem I got now, obviously, when there are two characters, the enemy has to decide which one is the priority, and that's a little more tricky because I need to do a system to decide that. What I'm doing so far, it is something like where is my controller? So it's messy, sorry about that. I'm just trying to understand how to make it first. So what happens here, this is based in the AI perception system. It's a system, no? It's a class. So basically it's like, it's gonna detect an actor, and if the actor is valid, which means exist, it's gonna add this into an array of actors. So now for each actor, maybe the enemy is seeing 2 people, 3 people, 1 people. For every one of them, it's gonna apply a random float, okay? That's gonna be my aggro. That's gonna be my aggro. How much points this guy that I see has chances of me to attack you, no? Like, has like a lot of aggro, I'm gonna straight to attack you. I put a random value because otherwise, if the enemy sees 2 characters at the same time, it's gonna get like, oh, they both have 10 points of aggro. It's gonna start to be stuck between the 2. So a random float, and float because obviously the chances of having 2 exact values is very low, is gonna start adding this into a map variable, which means every single actor is gonna have a different float value. And then I print here to see what is going on. And of course, if I sensed the enemy, if it's true that I sensed my rival and has attacked player, because I don't mind other AI systems, I only want to see the players, then it's gonna be true, and that means that there's a handle to forget the input. then means that for every single perceived actor, I want to know how much aggro it has, and if it's bigger than the latest I check, then you are gonna be my final target. So you as final target, I'm gonna send that value to the blackboard, which is a system where you can just pass variables to the AI and override them. You are gonna be my target, and also, of course, I am able to see you. I can see the enemy as literal name, and that is connected here in the blackboard with all these beautiful variables. Target actor. Sorry, I know it's like I don't want to do a tutorial here of how to do behavior trees. I just want to show you that again the AI sees something, and then the AI needs to decide who has more chances to be attacked by me. Right now it's only a random aggro value that is applying the moment I see the first time the enemy. The idea later is if I attack this guy, if I run away, if I in combat more than 20 seconds, the aggro system starts to add points and more points to specific actions of the player. So the more you attack, the more you annoy the enemy with different actions, the more aggro you are gonna create relative to this specific enemy, to this specific AI. That's the problem. I need to do, well, not the problem, that's the logic. I need to do the variables in the enemies and not in the players, because I don't want to create, for example, that a player has like 100 points of aggro, and all the enemies go to this guy because this player has the biggest aggro. Doesn't make sense, right? It makes sense that every single enemy has a different perception of the different players. So one enemy maybe decides to attack a specific player, while other enemy decides to attack other players for other circumstances. So I need to create not the aggro in the players, the aggro belongs to the enemies because they have different perceptions. And this is like real life, right? You can have a good friend, and maybe your good friend has another friend that is your enemy, but you know, for your friend is a good friend. So it's the perception of different players depending on the eyes on the enemy. So that's why, yeah. So the thing is, if I test this with, I have a problem. I'm gonna test with 2 players, and you will see now. So I'm gonna run with this guy. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna let this guy is gonna start attacking me. I'm gonna go with this other guy. You see in the right that I'm testing the aggro. You see this first player has 14 points of aggro. He's killing this guy. That's right. And now you see I have 7 points of aggro with the second player. And the problem now, I need to make the AI to forget. You see destroyed, but the problem is it's not refreshing this. I need to go outside the range, and I think going inside the range. I'm gonna try to come back with the same player. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's stuck. So what I do now, what I can do now is go to the behavior tree, which is, and I can see what is going on, what exactly is going on here. I need to check this out. So let's go to the behavior tree. You see all is cancelled. I can see, I can stop, pause. I see that my problem now is that the target is set. Sorry, the target is not set because it's destroyed. So it got stuck. It needs to, I need to clear the target once the enemy dies, for the AI, when the player dies, I need to clear the target. And that's something that is a little bit more complicated because I can't do it in the controller AI. I need to do it with a notify. I need to say, hey, your target is dead. Don't. Yeah. Another way of debugging this is just going here. Oh, damn. I'm gonna start from scratch. I'm gonna do this with this other beautiful system. I'm gonna go to the behavior tree. You see now how it's roaming. It's moved to the location. Once it arrives to the location, it's gonna wait 3 seconds between 5 and 2 seconds. It's waiting now, and now it's finished. It's move again. You know, that's what is going on. Actually, you can see this beautifully if I'm able to do something, because I put this, but I didn't put this. 1 second. There we go. Now, yeah, should refresh. So I can see here in the debug window all the variables are happening. So you see here I have the status is patrolling. I'm testing different things. Here is the location is moving now. Here is the name of the actor itself. And as you can see, what I need to change now are 2 things. One of them is can't see enemy is false, and the other is target actor, and he's walking. Very scary. Okay, I know where is he. So now he's gonna see me most likely. Well, it's stop there. And you see, check can't see enemy, how it's gonna change now. Boom. So now he's able to see me, and he targeted me as an enemy. Actually, he saw the 2 enemies, and that's a problem, because actually, you see, he decided that the other has more potential, but still focused to me. So, okay, I know what is going on. Yeah, it's looking at me all the time. So as you can see, it's really, really, really buggy in multiplayer, and I need to play a lot with that. But now, okay, now it's focused to me again. So I can kill him normally, I guess. Don't walk to me, don't walk to me. No, there we go. Cool. So that needs a lot of debug and see how it works. What I'm gonna do now, which is easier, I want to work with the melee, which I can show you, not as multiplayer, most as a single player. So now, as I was doing, it was basically to prepare this changes basically the animation blueprint to one state to the other with different animation blueprints. So here is with range weapon, and here is with melee weapon. Melee weapon, I got a couple of animations, and now they work like a combo, more or less. You can see I need to click in a range of time. The only problem now is that these skills do nothing at all. They are just animations, so I need to make them now to make some damage, which is what I'm gonna do now. So it's not very fair, right? Because this guy is trying to kill me, and I can't do anything with this, and it's gonna kill me. So I don't gonna let it. I not gonna let it. Hey, where are you going? Yeah, I need to change the collision there. As you can see, it's going through the wall. Anyway, I'm gonna in there. As you can see, I'm trying to get only a weakness area. Hey, damn. No. Stop. There we go. Cool. There we go. So, yeah, man, original. I'm doing a video game. Actually, I'm only showing you the. I'm gonna just because I can't not showing this. So let me just show you the song one. Yeah, this one should be okay. It's very, very early, but yeah, I'm doing this kind of stuff. In this kind of lands. So yeah, it would be nice now to switch and say, okay, I'm gonna kick your ass with melee, and then you go back, and then you keep shooting, and then you go here, and then you keep shooting. You know, that stuff is what I'm after. Because now it's super unfair. Ah, no, I need to fix that. You got the point. So, what I wanted to do, I wanted to prepare a bit the melee attack, no? No. This is all Ruben. This is all custom. We have art on this project, so we are all doing this by our own with our stuff. In fact, this is just a blocking thing. I want to do this way better, but yes, we are gonna have a kind of hybrid between stylized and realistic. I don't want to go to cartoon, but I don't want to go to just bring in photogrammetry and put it with the classic lighting. I want to create something a bit special with this project, and rewarding, visually attractive, but at the same time responsive to the controls. I just don't want to, this kind of games that they are so amazing and so, but it feels like clunky and you don't feel connected because the responsiveness is slow, because you feel drops in the FPS and things like that. You want to feel the things smooth, and you want to convince just with art direction, not with putting crazy assets. So this is not the look I'm actually considering final, but it's a direction I feel attracted. I just want to create more detail. For example, these trees now, they look like plastic trees. I want to create proper foliage with nice back scattering, with nice elements, and that's what I'm after completely. Yeah, man, I really attracted. I mean, to me, if you see my videos and these things, you know how much I defend always art direction. And for video games, I think it's something that you either have amazing art direction or amazing gameplay, but with not a lot of art direction. And the combination of both is not very common. It's not very common. Like like classic World of Warcraft or Riot games with Valorant or with League of Legends, they found this balance, and I think it's great. I just want to take advantage of Unreal Engine. By the way, Valorant is made in Unreal Engine, if I'm not wrong. So I think that's a good reference, but I want just to push a bit more because, the high end is any computer with a medium setup should run it. So I don't need to go to the lowest range. I want to be in the mid range. So I can push this vegetation, scattering. I did these things in Blender, like these rocks and stuff. So tiny trees, because I only have one tree asset, and I just basically take these guys and I say, okay, I'm gonna put something here, and that's my new rock. That's it. It's only one asset. Oh my god, I'm breaking this. So that's my new rock. I'm gonna leave this rock here. So yeah, as you can see, it's not like very, very, very sexy yet, but I want to push it. So back to the idea of finishing this ability. And by the way, I'm using Gay Ability System, which is a plugin inside Unreal Engine to create abilities using tags in a high level. So it's really cool. So I'm gonna go to my hero, I'm gonna go to abilities, and I go to my melee ability here, which is basically running this is the combo, this is the first montage, okay? And then I put a room of 1 second. After 1 second, you can click again. And once it's clicked, it's gonna run the second animation. Now I need to draw a sphere in a specific moment of the montage. So I'm gonna go to the montage and I'm gonna open this. I have here the first attack of this guy. Oh, this is prototype, by the way. Yes, there is a kind of design already, but it's just prototype. So, okay, I want to make this around, boom, there, right? Let's put it there. So I got already a notify, which basically is a task to say, hey, you need to do something at this point. So I'm gonna add a notify, which is by tag, and I got already a tag created here. As you see, this is based on the tag, it's damage tag. So montage damage. So I know at this point it's gonna do something. Boom. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is like, okay, this is the animation, this is the tag. I'm gonna go to my attack, and then rather than using play montage and wait, I'm gonna use another one, which is play montage and wait for event. Again, this is based. You need to implement a game ability system in Unreal Engine to be able to use these functions. But once you got everything set up, you have different videos on YouTube about how to do this. It's really amazing. It's really great. So I'm not an expert in this. You have also in Slackers, in the channel of Unreal Engine, in the Discord channel, and a specific channel for game ability systems where you have pros there that they are gonna answer any questions way better than me for sure, because they have been years working on this and they know how to implement this in C++ as well. So I'm not the one that I can answer all the questions, but I'm working a high level in terms of using these functions and know how to make abilities. So yeah, basically I'm gonna take this guy and I'm gonna use this montage to this. And oh, I don't want, no, wait, not this one. Play montage and wait for event. This one. So this one, I don't need it. And now I can put my montage there. The rate is the same. Okay, cool, rate, nice. Okay, that's perfect. And I'm gonna connect this one on completed here, and this one goes here, and now I can delete this one. So now I have here an event, and the event is actually the tag, the same tag I put here as damage. I can now put it here. Event montage damage, which means that it's gonna trigger this logic in the moment the event is received. So in the moment the event is received, I can just make a sphere. I'm gonna start with a debug sphere to see where to locate and to understand better what is going on. I can put this, I'm gonna take the actor info, and in the actor info I'm gonna split the different outputs, and I want to take the avatar, and I want to get word. Actually I can take it from, let me see what I can make from here, because maybe I need to I don't know if it's gonna work, because I think I need to cast. I don't know if the ability is casting actually for me. I have a every single time someone asks me about my specs, I have a Quadro RTX 8000 thanks to NVIDIA, that they support me a lot with all this hardware, and i9 processor. No, this is not gonna. I think I need to cast. Let me see. Let me check 1 second how I made others. Like the breaker, for example. Yeah, I'm casting. Okay, so I need to cast. So let's cast. So basically, I'm gonna take actor, avatar for actor info, and then I'm gonna cast to BP hero character, and this is gonna be promoted to a variable that I'm gonna use later to check where I'm in the location. So basically this BP character now is gonna be my point to get where I am in the world. So I'm gonna get this, and this is gonna where I draw the sphere. And basically I can leave this like that because I don't need to do anything else. Let's put a radius. Because I know what is gonna happen is I can put in a socket actually, but sometimes sockets, man, are not the best thing to draw spheres. It's better just to rely in the position and offset manually. So what I'm gonna make here is I'm gonna get the forward vector, and this forward vector, what I'm gonna do is to vector by float, and I'm gonna put like, you know, 1.5 meters forward, and I'm gonna take this vector and I'm gonna say vector plus vector, and the world location plus a little bit to the front is gonna be where I'm gonna draw the sphere basically. Okay, so now I'm gonna test it very fast, and in theory, yeah, I see the sphere there. Let me just because I make this very, very small, melee. So duration, let's put this like 3 seconds, thickness 1 segment. So now in theory, there we go. That's where I make the attack. You see it's a little bit on the front. I would put it even more in the front. Hello, how are you? I'm testing. Do you mind? Oh, it's very curious. He doesn't want. Ah! No, don't attack me. I'm just doing. You see, it doesn't automatically. Oh, the other one wants. Hey, what's up? Are you buggy? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hello. They are buggy. I need to find why. Anyway, that's the attack. So I'm gonna. I think it's because it's moving. Yeah. Yeah, because the root motion is moving so fast that basically I'm inside the sphere. So yeah, okay. I think 2 meters is a good compromise. I think 2 meters is a good compromise, more or less. Hey, what's up? Ah, no worries, no worries, no worries. You can ask about the specs. Stop attacking me. I'm checking. You think, guys, this is a good compromise of what attack should be? I think it's okay, no? It's not that far. You don't want. I think I can do the sphere smaller. But I think it's kind of okay. Yeah, I think it's kind of okay. Nah, I mean, of course, I mean, the new generation of RTS 3060, I think they can work perfectly with many circumstances. You can get photorealism. I was, before having the Quadro RTX, I got RTX 7020, and I could do many things with that. I have a video specifically in the channel where you can see about specs. You can put real-time mayhem, what are my specs on YouTube, and you can see that day I was a little bit angry. But yeah, you can see what I think about the specs, and yeah, of course you can get photorealism with paint. You can get photorealism with, it's just finding shortcuts, no, to get that. I'm doing a game because I like to do everything I can, man. I love to do games, I love to do comics, I love to do movies, I love to do whatever is creation. It's fun, no? We are in this world, in this life to create things, no? What a boring life is to consume things while you can create them. So I always love to do. I got prototypes hidden in a closet of other games I tried to do but never surfaced, and now I'm saying, okay, I got a good story. I can't tell about the story. I would love to tell you about the story of this game because I think it's mental, and also helps a lot to for the pillars of the gameplay and how you want to progress in the game. I think it's quite interesting, but I can't share yet the details of the story. But we plan to do a trailer in the following months that I think is going to be really cool about the plot and about the gameplay and how this game works. Because again, funnily enough, what I'm trying to do now is to replicate something that is already thought about the logic and about the gameplay, the pillars and the loop of this game is already thought. I'm just trying to reproduce those thoughts on a screen and see if that works, and so far I'm kind of optimistic that it could be a good candidate to have fun, to really have fun with friends in a cooperative way. So I'm very curious how this works. So yeah, I can only show you the surface, what I'm doing, but I can't tell, yeah, it's gonna be this, it's gonna be released this, and we'll see what happens. I'm just experimenting. But yeah, of course, man, you need to do things. Hello Ruben. Hello everyone. How are you guys? So, okay, attack. The attack is already printing the sphere here. The thing is, obviously, I need to print a sphere every single time. But, okay, this one is a bit annoying. I'm gonna do basically a copy-paste from the attack of the enemy, which is AI. Where are you? Abilities, AI. I got this kick here, so I'm gonna take. Sorry about my mess. I never clean things, as you can see. There's the play for event, a rotation, and then oh, I do with a trace. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I thought I used. Okay, sorry, my bad. I'm just talking with myself. Interesting. So. Yeah, fine. That's okay. I'm gonna use this with the heat. And okay, let's go bit by bit. So I got the melee. I don't need this guy. Actually, yeah, I need just this guy. And on event receive, this is gonna be my start. Yeah, I can put a start and end the same because, I mean, meh. I will change that later, but yeah, let's leave it like that. Yeah, I need to promote variable. Let me see what I got in by default in this other sphere. I got pawn, of course. Let's put pawns. Where are pawns? There we go. Radius, I forgot. Half a meter, I guess. Let's draw for the duration, which is 5 seconds. Cool. Let me debug very fast, and then we can start sending that data. Okay. It's small now, but that's okay. See, it should be a little bit bigger, but anyway, let's put 120. Let's not go so far. Oh man, it's gonna be alright. Original 9 for metahumans. The thing is, metahumans I think come with 10 LODs or 9 LODs or 8 LODs, so you can adapt to any platform. In fact, they thought about that, and I think they are gonna put that on, you know, to develop your games even in smartphones like Android or whatever. So it's more about if metahumans are compatible or not. It's more about what LOD suits with your performance, no? And you can adapt your metahumans and brute force them to different LODs, push them, force them to have a specific LOD, so you don't need to be worried about if you can get the highest LOD, you can always get the second of in the chain, no, of LODs. So it's about, again, scalability, so that's great. Okay, cool. So I got this guy now. And then this is the part that is a little bit more, you know, gets a little bit more slow, which is, okay, so for every single event received, let me see, with only one event. So here I don't need events. Okay, so for every single event received, I need to make an array. All this logic, I need it. I don't know if I want to send the target to the data to the server, but that's a good question. Yeah, this is more or less what I need. So basically, I'm gonna put this here. Basically, for every single event received, first, I need to be sure that there is an event. I could filter here what is the actor. I'm ignoring myself, but let's leave it like that. The hit result, I need to put how I make it in the kick. I don't put it the target. Interesting. Okay. So apply the game effect, which is another damage. I can put the kick damage. Let's see. Let's leave this as this and left this as this. No. I don't need to do knocked. I don't need to send this neither. I only need to apply the game effect. The game effect basically what does here, and I will show you, is changing the health to -1. So every single, a nice way of testing this is putting this -10 but everything is gonna kill -10. Okay, I'm gonna try. Let me see, 1 sec, super fast. Don't kill me. Okay, you see now it's killing me only one. I need to disconnect the AI. Don't kill me. Okay, I need to debug that a lot. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this guy and I'm gonna disconnect the I'm gonna disconnect the controller, the blueprint. What can I disconnect? I can disconnect the perception. Should be okay. Nah, I'm gonna disconnect the behavior tree. Where is the behavior tree? Start, begin play, begin play, begin play, begin play. Where are you? There we go. Oh, what else? Behavior tree for no. Okay, cool. So now in theory they are dead. But I can test. Let me see. Oh fuck! I have a lot of prints. Okay, I see different problems now. I should maybe deactivate the collisions in the capsule. And I see also that the sphere is drawing. Yeah, here I did something. Yeah, okay, so okay, problems. But that's okay. Okay, I don't care about that. Yeah, that's because it's seeing me, but the behavior tree is not active, so it's confused about that. But yeah. I think you can do that level original 9. Why not? With a 39 is the maximum, no? Right now, in terms of at least for consumers, not in a business range, but for consumer in the consumer range, I think is the highest. So yeah, man. I mean, here work nicely, and honestly, I think the Quadro RTX 8000 is not that far off the 3090. It's more or less in the same range compared with what is used for the realism. So this is gonna be painful. Jaime, what I'm doing with my life? Why I close everything? Why I'm so stupid? Let's do just to start to understand what is going on. Event receive the hit results, and then I apply a damage. So first, this sphere massive. Second, I got a print there in the enemy that I can debug other stuff. So I'm gonna go to my ancestor here, and then what is the print? This print, no, not this one. This tick by. Next thing, here I have 5 enemies. I only need one, and I only want the chosen one, the only one, the overlord. And with that, I can test clean now what is going on when I kick. So I can go here, and then I can go to my next target, and that's my enemy. Health 25. Ah, of course, it has health 25, and I only remove. Let's see if the health 25 that you can see here changes if it's inside the sphere when I do the kick. It's not changing, and I need to know why. And I need to know also who I'm hitting. That's interesting. So I need to debug different things, because now I'm hitting something. Because I'm not hitting myself. That's okay. I'm not hitting world objects neither. But yes, I'm hitting him because I see the sphere in green color. So a couple of things that... Okay, that's cool. So I'm hitting him, but I'm not applying the effect to him. Okay. Just for the sanity of knowing what is the problem, I need to start to debug different things. So the first one I want to debug, in the melee attack, I want to... Hey! I think I don't need even to debug. I need to all the hit. Here is all the information about the actors I hit, the location, the normal of the hit, everything is here. And with that I can create data, and that data is gonna send to the different players that has been hit, and it's gonna apply a effect. I think now it's gonna work, and I was just stupid. You know, not paying attention to the details, basically. Which is to be stupid, right? So, okay, I have here, again, check the health, block ability tags, if something changed when I hit him. Boom, now it's working. 15, 5, and it's dead. Okay, it's dead in a funny way, sorry about that, but it's dead. Oh man, what a very sad way of dying. Okay, it's working. It's working. Now, yeah, here I should do. I'm gonna restore the gain effect of the damage, because this effect is used for the AI. I don't want to use the same because different rules I have and shit like that. So this was -1, only 4 players. So what I'm gonna do is actually copy and paste this, and I'm gonna put this inside the hero. Inside the hero melee attack. I'm gonna move it there. And this is gonna be my let's call gain effect standard damage. No, gain effect melee. I don't know how to write melee, never. Standard damage. I have a damage execution, but let's do it super standard. So I know every single bullet removes 5. I can do this in 5. So now 5 attacks should kill this, and now I have this gain effect, which is I can go here now to my melee, and I can just put this here, melee standard damage, and that's gonna be applied there. So now in theory I can go, I'm gonna debug, I'm gonna see my next target, 25 on life, should be 20, 15, 10, 5, 0, and die on 0. So let's test it. 20, perfect, nice. 10, hey, 10, 5, and you should die. Cool. Sorry. Obviously it's not epic, because I didn't play a montage and things like that. But that's something I can do now. I'm thinking what would be the best way to play the montage, because this could be part of the gain effect, or could be, sorry, yeah, or could be another gain ability that is when you are hit. There is a rule of thumb, or where to play animations in one way or the other, because this is a multiplayer game. Some of the things only happen locally, and many other things happen on the server, and you replicate that to the different clients for different reasons. One is for prediction, so you don't feel too much the lag, and you have a better visual output, and you feel more responsive. And the second reason is to avoid cheating. For kind of hit reactions, like this kind of hits, you can do that locally, because it's not gonna change, that animation is not gonna change the playability. But for a knockdown, where the character goes down and you need to re-aim, and you have a cooldown that you can't move, that thing needs to happen with server priority, because it defines the playability, defines the gameplay. And a hit reaction in this case could be just an effect, not something that is gonna define the rules of the game. No, it's just a reaction. No one is gonna say, oh, the arm moved 20 degrees so I can't shoot anymore. It's just a reaction, because sometimes animations that happen locally are not reliable because they are not tested by the server and needs to be tested by the server if this is something really, really important, like a headshot or a damage or a death or knockdowns. So, hello Miguel. Perfecto, muchas gracias por compartir el canal, me alegro. Anyone here is interested in video games? Because the thing is, I'm gonna just share thoughts with you. In fact, because I want to share thoughts with you, I'm gonna go a little bit bigger because I can connect with you in this very tiny audience. This is the thing. I work doing films. Good news is like the Cito Yuna now officially is being written for the full-length feature film. And it's gonna move forward, and I think it's gonna be amazing. Let's see where this goes and what is the platform that wants to join, but it's moving forward 100%. That's amazing news, okay? In terms of the Cito Yuna, that you can watch the trailer and the pilot in this very channel. That said, we got another project. One of them is another feature film that I can't say anything about that yet. And the other one is this video game that I can't say too much, but I want at least to say, hey, I'm doing also video games. And trust me, it's a video game that is not just about gameplay or you know, another shooter or something like that. I have a idea of creating a good story, a good world, a good universe. Many people told me, wow, it would be great to do the Cito Yuna as a video game, and I said, yeah, but I need to also to do other projects. So basically imagine like a Cito Yuna as a video game. So there is a universe, there is a world, there is, you know, depth. And my question to you guys, for this very tiny audience, is if you are interested on me to just focus in filmmaking, or if you want to see a little bit of the technical aspects of Unreal Engine, like blueprints, these systems I'm doing, AI, behavior trees, logic, game design, level design, that some of these skills are easy to transfer between different areas, or maybe it's like, no, I mean, there are many channels about making video games. I don't know another channel about making video games. There are many of them. I would love to see more about filmmaking because that's your main channel. So I'm just openly asking, like, what do you think should I do, and if you feel comfortable, I'm super happy to any answer, and I'm gonna keep asking this many times, so I always gonna receive okay, that's good. I love every single answer, because depending on how I feel, I mean, what is sure is filmmaking is gonna be always here. Video games is my question mark, like, because there are things that are, for example, level design, no? If I talk about level design, creating these worlds and how I create these assets and all this stuff, is something that works either for a cartoon feature film or for a video game in the same way, in the same fashion, no? When I work with terrains, like for example, just to show you something, working with, let's go to the landscape, and then let's go to manage. Actually, I have it here as this guy, no? Yeah, okay, cool. Let's go to landscape, and let me go where I had this. I think it was in manage. Okay, cool. So for example, let me just go a little bit more outside. All these things that you can see here, how my landscape is being updated doing these tools, is completely something that you can transfer for film or video games, because the workflow is exactly the same, no? So, like for example, creating these guys now is something I can edit, I can change, and I would work exactly in the same way, no matter what, if I'm doing films, video games, cinematics, whatever. So that's why I was thinking, I mean, yeah, I can share many of the things I can focus more in one theme. So I can do like something crazy here. I'm gonna go like this, maybe like even 600 maybe. I'm gonna go higher, start like this, you know. And now I can just literally, maybe I'm gonna put this down like this. And as you can see, I can play now. And I already got this ready to be played in this fashion. With rocks in the air, because these rocks were placed manually. But you got the point. So, yeah, I'm still thinking if I should do a second channel or could put things in this channel or not, because I know audience, there is a common ground, but I understand that not all the people is into both things, and that's completely normal. But I have this kind of idea and vision that to me filmmaking or video game making is different formats to tell stories if you treat this storytelling thing. No, you see games like Detroit Become Human and things like that is quite based on that. So that's why I'm openly asking about that. So I'm gonna read. I think I share your point of view. Why just stick to one flavor? Yeah, I'm not for the games, which is okay. Please help. When I try to render my cinematics as a video, the screen changes to another angle beneath. The landscape, I have not set any keyframes to that or another cameras in the sequence. Yes, go to the Discord channel. I think it's in the description, and just put on a screenshot, so maybe I can help you better there, because I don't understand exactly what you mean. SD games. If you are going to do anyway, you may as well record the journey. Just don't forget to post the filmmaking. Of course, man. I'm in both things. And that's why I don't do like big announcements when I do this kind of, here in London, it's almost 12, sneaky sessions, because I don't do like posts on LinkedIn or Discord, because, you know, those are more for filmmaking. But I'm in this kind of crossroads where I'm doing both things and I enjoy both things equally. I never stick to one thing in my life, and I don't want just to share my life now, but before doing VFX, I was personal trainer, I did martial arts, I did music in the past, I've been always doing different things that are connected with art, even martial arts. So to me, film is just another medium that I love, and I love to create stories and to make movies, but I share a lot of the ideas of Guillermo del Toro or Hideo Kojima, that they don't care if it's a game, if it's a movie, if it's a painting, if it's someone dancing in the street telling a story, and that's how I've always felt. I'm gonna cry, but yeah, no, that's why I'm kind of torn between what should I do about showing this, because I don't want obviously to create a perception like, whoa, where is the filmmaking tutorial? We need more filmmaking tutorial, which is completely true. There is not too much about filmmaking with Unreal Engine, and that's the reason originally I created this channel. But that doesn't mean it's the only thing I do. So yeah, sorry, that's why I'm just sharing this with you, because I want to know, and some people is being here from the day one, and I want to know, hey, what do you think about this? You think it's maybe not appropriate, maybe should do a new channel, a Twitch maybe for the game and leaving this for filmmaking maybe, or both things together, and knowing that many people maybe just decide, okay, I'm gonna leave this channel or whatever. So yeah, that's my concern. So yeah, Detroit is crazy. That's interesting. So now you mentioned that, obviously Detroit, in terms of the most complicated part of Detroit Become Human. Another thing I can do, by the way, is doing analysis of how I think or what I know about different movies and video games, how they implemented different technology, and how the things I believe or I investigated they work. Like Detroit Human, that they do this kind of story branching system. That again is yet another kind of recording variables, doing calls later to decide if you kill these guys. So, you know, do booleans and then you branch the stories. And the same thing in terms of filmmaking, like how different technologies implemented for different movies. That's something I was considering as well in the channel to do, But again, let's be honest. Editing videos is time consuming. I can't be that guy that creates a lot of videos, because right now, just with the Sito Juna, just with this prototype, just with the other project I'm doing, my day and all the emails and things I have to do is I don't want to just like saying this just for the sake of anything, but it's true that I don't have time. Live sessions is something I just connect the webcam, I put the microphone, and I start working, with the bad thing that is not so dynamic, like doing okay, today we are gonna do a reaction of Detroit Become Human, and it's 20 minutes, you watch it and you're happy and you understand everything. It needs to be more like, okay, let's talk about this together and I can share with you my points, and maybe you fall asleep. So I only can do that, and maybe something I can consider about breaking down so different technology and different video games. I'm quite interested, by the way, about the development of Cyberpunk. I have some friends that they work in the project, and I'm very curious of what is gonna be the final outcome for the challenges they have in the future. And that was one of the things that was quite based in storytelling, in branching stories. That apparently is not exactly the case in the very end. And I would like to know more what is the scope for the future. So yeah. Story-based games is something I love, and that's why obviously what you are seeing here is more about the action of this game, and I just want to keep a balance between a good story. Call this game I'm doing that, as you can see the code name there, which is Crete. That's the name of the game, like the same than the island of where Zeus was hidden from Kronos in the Greek mythology. Yeah, I can only show the gameplay a bit, but my point of this prototype is to share a story with a friend and play together the story with a friend. I don't know many games that they do that. I know some games, but it's more like a single player. And single players, yes, they are very hard, very strong in a story. And you play, but someone has the controller and you pass the controller every single time, no? Borderlands is close to that feeling sometimes, where you play a story together, but again, you are from first person view and all that stuff. The idea with this game is to create a story and play with your friend together without the need of passing the controller one to each other, because you are playing the same way. At the same time, the cooperation between the players is quite relevant and important in the moment of a fight. This is one of the things that I really don't like too much about cooperative games, is like the equation, the sum. See, if you are 1 and your friend is 1, the sum of both playing together is 2. I would like to see a cooperative game where 1 + 1 = 3, which means a real cooperation, not just me playing solo and the other friend playing solo, both killing people from different parts without complementing each other's skills. My intention is to create a system where my skills is gonna help to develop the skills of the other, Overwatch style, but even a little more strategic and tactical. That's why I'm making complicated to kill the enemies. That's why I'm making these systems of playing multiplayer, because I want something more strategic with action, but later the development of a story that you can enjoy together and you can make choices together. Let's see how far I can go. I'm not gonna bullshit about this, but I want just to create at least something that you can enjoy. And at the end of the day, when people ask me about if this is a game or a story or a movie, I can't answer yet. I feel actually it's everything, and let's see how it develops. It could start as a game and ends up as another pilot or series or whatever, so I'm not sure yet. I'm just experimenting, talking with people, trying to get collaborations. Soon we will, kickstart something and see how it goes. So yeah, it's fun. Yeah, I hope. Detroit Become Human games, Metal Gear Solid 4 may be the best gaming experience I ever had. That's great. Analysis is always interesting. Don't stretch yourself to think. Yeah, arts have always been a way to express yourself through different mediums completely. This channel can be the same, either with movies and cinematics or games. Yeah, I agree. Better to have where to choose rather than the option, one option. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do basically is maybe I color code the snapshots on thumbnails or something like that, like green for filmmaking, red for video games, and do very two clear channels with a number of live sessions, tutorials, and things like that, and period. And I keep both things, because one of the things I want to do as well, and it's not that connected with filmmaking itself, is connected, but it's not like the proper art direction, character arcs, design. No, it's about test of different technologies, and I'm gonna invest in the future, including motion capture, that I'm just now after the idea of buying Xsense, and I want to show you. Funny point, when I did motion captures for my project, sorry about the music, it's pretty loud, no? I don't want to do free promo, but anyway, whatever. What I was saying. Oh yeah, funnily enough, in all the projects I work in motion capture, I always put the suit. So I'm used to direct actors in motion capture, and I also used to work in acting. If you want to direct actors, you need to know how to act. So my idea is try to get, and now I can merge, as you can see, my past in martial arts, and even if now I'm getting fatter, and I would run away in case of a fight, but in the past I was agile, and I got, I don't want to show off, but I was fucking silver in the World Championship of Shuai Jiao, which is a kind of Chinese fighting, and champion in Europe. So that's my background. I come from a very high standard of competition, and I got that background, and now I can merge body language with these skills with motion capture, and this game also has this kind of style. So my plan is now to merge both things together and see what I can get as a video game. Now I can just collect all the things I've been doing in the last 20 years and put it in one place, and let's see what happens. So yeah, that's why I need to divert and to create more content in different crazy stuff, because I can't stay in one place never in my life. It's superior to me. It's impossible. Look, even in companies, I can't stay in a company more than 1 year. I can't. It's something that my brain explodes. I get bored. So that's why I set up my own company, because, okay, I work in one of the top companies in the world, and I really enjoy it, and I met a lot of amazing people. At some point, it gets really hard to wake up and go to do a project that maybe you don't love, and you want to work in what you love. In the moment you don't feel love of what you do, something is wrong. And you can say this is a kind of first class, whatever thinking, but I believe that in the future we can just try to be happier as a society and choose what we want to do better. Sorry, I'm just getting philosophical, but it's completely true. I think the future in terms of technology is promising, not only for industry or the markets to make the things cheaper. It's also providing you more opportunities to have creativity, to create your own ideas without the middleman and middlewoman that obviously overprice the final product. You can just work straight with your idea, with your audience, and that's the entire point. Why I'm talking so much? Okay, I need to work, man. So yeah, okay, this guy. Hey, hello, alter ego. How are you? Sorry, I'm doing silly speeches. I always start, working, and then I was asking, hey, I'm doing also video games. What about that? And then I start to diverting why I want to do video games as well, and now I can't shut up a single minute. So yeah. What I was doing is the melee, right? I can try to talk at the same time, I think. And what I want to activate is a queue. I want to activate a queue. Actually, I can try something. The good thing about gas, this system, is when I go to the damage, I can activate a queue. But I'm not sure if it's gonna work. I can try. I'm very curious. No. This. Wait a second. Yeah, this is a queue. No. What is the... there we go. Okay, let's see what queues I have. because basically this is gonna run a sound, well, a effect I create, and I think I have this one here, which basically is gonna play a sound. I can put hit melee. Let's try that. It's gonna work? I don't know. Do I want to try it? Of course. Yeah. Hit melee. So now I can test if I got a sound. Let's see. Cool. It's working. I mean, it's a temp sound, of course, but it's working. Oh, I'm sorry. So the next thing I can do, okay, I'm gonna do a new, I'm gonna do the hit react. Should I do this? Sorry, I'm trying to think. Game ability system, gameplay ability system, and I want to do cool. I'm gonna put it as a ability, because I think I have more control if I want to use that. It's cheap, so hit standard. Let's do that. So yeah, like the direction and things like that. Okay, so I'm gonna put here a play montage. I can activate by event, but and then when it's completed, the ability ends. Cool. Now what I need to do is to find an animation for this guy and do a retarget. So I'm gonna go to the Ninja Anim. By the way, this is offered by Mockup Online, that they offer me. I mean, they give me the motion free if I show this in the channel and other stuff. So yeah, all this motion is part of the Ninja pack of Mockup Online. So you can go to mockuponline.com. So now I need to go to IPC is in place or root motion. I think I prefer, and let's see if I have a hit or impact react. Should be something. Okay, let's go one by one. The motion is great. Okay, let's see. I just need a hit. I need a hit, but what? Should be a hit. If not, I need to do a retarget on Blender. Oh, really? Move forward. Why? This is relax. This is because it's in place. But why there is no hit? Should be a hit. I think I saw. I can put ragdoll as well, maybe. But that's gonna be a lot of work until I get it working, because I need to do ragdoll and then go to the motion again. I'm just surprised there is no hits. Where I can find that? Not a single hit. Yeah, no, I tried. I put hit. Oh! Where was this? Oh, because it's in the rifle. But this guy is gonna be driven by eh. I don't want to do a retarget. I mean, not a retarget from this, I mean anyway, let's do something temporal. So let's see what is the best one. I guess this one. Let's put this one. Cool. Fine. Whatever. So I'm gonna move this one to my enemy ancestor animations. Let's move this here. And basically now I'm gonna take the hit react. I'm gonna do a retarget. I'm gonna show even not compatible, and I'm gonna retarget this to my ancestor, and this should work, hopefully. And now it's retarget. Okay, the guy now has a gun. I'm wondering actually, let's do something. Why not, no? Why not? If you can do it, who stops you to be as silly as me? Let's see. Dude, this is about creativity. You need to find creative solutions for your limitations. So when you don't have animation, you can always animate. And now with control ray, you can do all these things even easier and more streamlined and beautiful. So let's do a new one here. Spine. Not bad, no? It's not great. It looks like a little bit, you know, with some kind of brain problem, but it's a reaction from a gun, and now it's not having any gun. Actually, this is gonna be played in the maybe in the upper body. I'm gonna leave it like that because yeah, what slot should I? Okay, I need to do a montage. Let's do the montage. And actually, I'm gonna put this inside. What? Okay, sorry, my bad. Animations, ancestors. I'm gonna put it there. Oh, of course. Hit react. I'm gonna put this inside animations. Now I'm gonna leave that one there. I'm gonna do a new folder, customs. Let's put that there, and then I can do the montage. And then here can do the upper, but I don't know if I implement. I'm gonna put this to debug and then I choose. Okay, so now I got this the ability, and the ability is gonna play that montage. Now this ability, I'm gonna delete any preset I got by default, and it needs not to be activated by input. I need to do this on granted. Can try to do on granted just to see if it works. So when I grant the ability, plays automatically. Yes, so now the ability, which is this one, is gonna create this effect is gonna create this effect, which is gonna remove the life, 5 points of life, I think. Yes, 5. Is gonna create the effect, which is the sound, but also is gonna grant an ability. And this ability is gonna be what I don't see it. Oh, I see. Okay. It's gonna grant an ability, and this ability is gonna be hit standard. I don't know. Let's see. I'm skeptical, but let's try. Hola. I didn't see if you move or not because the camera shake a lot. Okay, it's not working. I think the idea of granting the ability is not the best one. I should consider to don't even. Oh, because this is instant, of course. Yeah, no. This is not the way. This is very stupid. Actually, nah, yeah, this shouldn't be here. The react is always that you always have. So I'm gonna put the react ability in the AI. So AI comes with different abilities by default. I mean, you set up the abilities you want to have by default in your characters or enemies or AI. So the ancestor, this guy, needs to have always this ability ready to be used. So every single time is hit. So I got the hit game ability hit standard. Every single time is hit is gonna trigger this ability. So now I can go to my melee, and now I play the effect, which is the sound, and then I try to activate ability. Try activate ability by class, and here I have the hit react, and this one to who? To let's break this result, break hit result, and then I can take the actor I hit. Oh no, okay. Get ability system component. Oh, come on. I need to cast. Okay, let's try this. Skeptical, but I need to try. It runs very funny. Okay, it's working. Nice. It's not like a lot of reaction. The last one doesn't make sound because the notify of death happens earlier than the. That's painful. I need to fix that. I'm not gonna fix it now. But what happens now, the last one doesn't make sound because the logic of the death happens before. Funnily enough, he dies before is hit. Which is, sorry about the back stretching. That's a little problematic. But at least in my design level, hello Sultan Rowley, I want your opinion, which one is better, Mixer or Substance Painter? Oh well, Substance Painter now is superior right now, but Mixer, I guess they are gonna catch up with that. I mean, right now Substance is great. there is not too much debate about that right now, but it's true that one is free and the other is not free. And I think Mixer is gonna do a nice job in this year to catch up. I find different things that still are blockers in Mixer right now that I need Substance for other stuff. So yeah. I mean, right now in terms of working with themes and working with big assets and a lot of filtering by layers, having all your maps that you can use as information maps to your painting layers and things like that. The particle system, the libraries is the libraries is true that you have a bigger library of megascans, but in terms of painting now, Substance, I find it superior for flexibility, but I think it's a matter of months or years to every single one to catch up with the same logic behind. Okay, I'm gonna test in my if I can kill this guy or not with these skills. Should I before I test, should I repeat this logic in STCC, because I can just literally take all this. I could do a function and repeat, but I'm gonna put this one here, and I just need to copy this guy, paste this guy, filter this, put this, let's be sure, connect this. What I'm doing? Connect, stop. Connect this, yes. Connect this on event received. Complete, it should be, oh man, I forgot what I was doing. Okay, let me check. Uncompleted, okay, uncompleted. And then on event receive, drawing the things, so I can just delete this. I had a new one, so I need to go to the montage, and to this new montage I need to choose where, hey, what's up? Okay, where the kick, boom. So let's put this around here, and let's add a new notify by tag, and the tag is exactly the same as always, which is damage my own tag to fire my sphere at that moment. Hello Marcos. Hi Alvaro, I'm a Maya artist and I'm interested in Unreal. How hard do you think the transfer will be? And could there be a workflow pipeline between Unreal and Maya? Depending on what you are doing in Maya. If you are generalist, I think the transfer is great. If you are doing, for example, animation, I think the transfer is going to be a little bit more painful. So it's depending on what you exactly are doing. As generalist, you can just do so many things in no time that the transfer is going to be quite rewarding. If you are doing more specific and more technical, more for VFX focused things, still something that you need to change your mindset. But literally, I did that transition in a matter of weeks when I was working at ILM, like 3 years ago, man. 3 years ago, and it was just a couple of weeks, and you can get to speed in a matter of days, the weeks, and feel okay with that. So yeah, and the workflows are already better and better. Depending on, it's generic. Depending on for what, for animation, you can have live link. For modeling, you can export your meshes and import them. It's depending on how you want to work. USD is implemented as well, but there are many answers for that specific question, again depending on what you want to do with that. So yeah. Okay, next one. So this is the hit. So now I should draw another sphere with this, and that should happen automatically. So I'm going to my melee attack, and here it's gonna draw the same, and it's gonna do nothing because I don't want to do anything about that later. So in theory, my combo should work. I think my tag is the same, event received, completed. That should be okay. These ones, I'm gonna connect them because This is buggy. I mean, there are things here I need to fix, because what happens if someone blocks my animation while I'm kicking? This ability gets stuck because there is no way out. What happens on cancel it here, and what happens on it goes firing straight to the second attack? But anyway, that's something I can look later. Let's see if the two attacks work together, and then I can test with enemies and see if this works. So here is my shooting, and here is my melee. One. Yeah, it works. A combo. I need to change the camera. I like the combo. The camera is interfere. The camera is blocking the pawn. It's the pawn, I think, what is interfering the camera, right? I see. Okay, let's change that, because it's very annoying to have the camera blocking. Hero, where do you? I spend most of the time just trying to find my own things. That's where I spend most of the time. DNA. No, come on, focus. Hero. Blueprint. There we go. My boom, and then this is. I completely forgot. It's the camera, no? What is the collision? Oh, anyone that works with this remembers where I should disconnect the channel of my pawn to the camera, or should I disconnect the enemy pawn? I guess it's the capsule. Camera is ignoring the camera, so maybe it's the mesh. Okay, I mean, this should work maybe. Let me see very fast. Nice. Okay, so now it's not distracting, so I can just do this. Okay, I'm happy with that. That's done. What was the? This is the behavior tree. So I guess now I can go to. I need first to take my guy and connect the behavior tree, which is in begin play. No, it's the input. Is the no, sorry, in the controller. Where is my controller? Here. And it's in the begin play, and indeed is the behavior tree. It's not activated, so that is gonna be now activated. It's cool. So now I can go to my I don't want to see all these spheres because they are annoying me a lot. So let's remove the debug. Debug. No. And no debugging at all. Cool. And what else I need to change? I think that's okay so far. Yeah, I mean, I want to, because the less things I have now in the screen, the better I'm gonna feel. So I'm gonna go to the ancestor abilities. Close attack, and here there's another sphere that I don't want to debug anymore. Awesome. So now I can go and open my staging level, which is this one. I'm gonna save everything. Remember to save things. Saving is great. Thank you, Marcos. So now this guy's gonna see me. He's gonna try to do things like attacking me. I can try to shoot. He's gonna defend. That's great. Hey, what's up? So I'm gonna go to. Hey, okay, I'm gonna. Cool. It's working. There's been some exchange there. I need to fix that. I don't care. I can go close. Okay, I died. That's cool. Okay, let's see if it's on the edge of being quite... Because obviously another ability I need to do now is when there is no melee, I need to do blocking. You know, you need to be able to block, because now I'm very exposed. So let's try. Oh, damn. Joder. Okay. I'm a little bit bad as well. Oh! How it feels to be excited about your own game, to kick someone in the balls when he's in the back. Oh my goodness, I didn't expect that kind of... I didn't expect him to die so dramatically with a kick in the balls. I can do a game about kicking in the balls. That's really amazing. No one did that before. Anyway, sorry about that. Oh man. Hey, shot VFX. What studies I did before? I did a master of animation in thesis school, like around 11 years ago. Oh, I'm getting old. I'm getting old. And then by my own, because I did my own pilots, I got always these ideas of writing movies and doing movies. So after the course, obviously that was a scope to learn the tools. Then you need to do something with that. So I decided to go to UK and work in VFX, and at the same time doing my pilots like Sumer, Tecito Yuna, Creed, CRISPR 10. I have always ideas, and now we are in this moment where the ideas finally are rising to the surface, and now we are building and scaling up this project. So it's a matter of always building up a bit more. Sorry, I still laughing at this is working. I'm happy. At the same time, it was fun to play, so I'm super excited. Okay, let's make it more complicated. So let's make it hardcore. One guy here. Let's make a surprise. One guy that is gonna be bigger here. How you feel about this? Let's do it. I think I can win. Oh my goodness, it's really fucking big. But I can kill you. I can kill you easier because you are bigger. You see? Bye. Okay. They are the smaller are dangerous. And this is gonna get fucking hard. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Don't kill me. You hear the sound? Because the sound is part of the gameplay. I want to... I'm fucking scared. Where is the other? Where is the other? Where is the other? Where is the other? Oh my god. I'm very scared about the other. I'm very scared about the other. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I saw it. Okay. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna smash them. Ay. Oh! No! Look at... Oh my god! Oh my god. Sorry, it's a little bit obscene to have fun. I wanted to work, but I have to say it's kind of interesting. You were the guy that you were annoyed by the Unreal Tournament, no? Okay, these guys are back because once I die, I need to refresh that. I just want to visit my friend, Jeremy. Oh, you are sad. Are you sad because your friend died? I'm very sorry. It wasn't my intention, dude. Oh, it's very sad. Look at this face. Oh my goodness. That's dramatic. I'm sorry, man. I mean, it's a game. Why you are moving the hands? Oh, poor guy. I feel really, really sad. I'm so sorry. I need to kill you slowly. Just so sorry about the ragdoll. I'm very sorry about doing this, but I want to play a game. Okay? Sorry. I don't want to cut the stream neither, but I need to enjoy this. And yeah, now I'm a YouTuber playing my own game. Who is doing that? Who is playing his own games? All the people is playing the games of others. I'm gonna play my own game. Okay. It's not fair. We repeat because I was talking, I was distracted, and they killed me. You know, like Attack on the Titan. I really want to do weak points and break those weak points before you attack. That's why they have a shield. Okay. I should fight faster rather than waiting because. And you can say, yeah, you can shoot, but the problem is they defend really well. It's not easy. You need to find a good spot and then you see how they protect very fast. And now I'm screwed because I let them a lot of time and they are gonna surround me and they are gonna attack me from everywhere and now I'm gonna be like completely, you know, it's interesting. I need to make it AI to work more like what is called a master or AI director, so they behave by rounds and they don't attack you all at the same time because if not it's gonna be really hard. Actually, well. Oh my god. Back. I saw a back. Oh. Fuck. They are quite good. Oh, come on! Okay, whatever, I can't do it. Sorry. Okay, things I need to change is how the AI reacts so mirror one to each other. They need to have different thinking because now I see how they attack at the same time, they do the things at the same time. I need to put different values. I can do that in a very deep level, but actually the beauty of the behavior trees is that if I go to the behavior tree, which is here, I can say this is the attack of the. Oh, I love this song. If I have copyrights, I'm very sorry. How? Okay, fine. Borderlands. One of the things I can change for the attack is the weight before the attack, and now it's like half portion of second. I can just put more variation here. And the thing, obviously, I need to put a defense system like blocking once it's in melee, so every single and the shooting attack that is always like 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, which is this one. I'm gonna go to the asset. What a beautiful song, man. I fucking love this song. So here there is a weight, and this weight cancels the ability on finish. Yeah, now it's quite similar. I can just do from 0.5 to 1.5. So that means that sometimes it's gonna shoot 2 times, 3 times, 1 time maybe. Maybe I can do a little bit of more randomness here. So I'm gonna put like 0.9 and 0.4. This is, by the way, game design. It's when you work in the high level and you change the parameters to make your own game easy but not hard, you know, keeping the flow to keep the people playing because they don't feel frustrated, but they don't play like very easy. Something I don't like, for example, about Warframe or Destiny 2, it's like you play and it's like pushing, clicking, you don't even care if someone is there. I want risk. I want to start not easy. I want to start hard and increment to super hard, but I want the first time you play is already hard. So that's a challenge. I don't care about this theory of the incremental difficulty. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I feel more challenged when something is hard from the beginning, no? I don't know. So let's try this now. There's a little more variation. Let's test the shooting. Hello. Can you shoot me? You know you can. You can shoot me. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. Okay, that was 4. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, sorry. I'm testing you. Don't get aggressive. Hello. I'm here. You can shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, it's a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna put less time because that's a lot actually. I'm gonna put in the time to wait. I'm gonna put a maximum of. I think I should put like 0.4 to 1.2, something like that. 1 second is a lot of shooting. What if I put 0.4 and 1 second and that's it? Because 1 second is already a lot shooting. It's a lot. So that maybe is like three bullets maximum. Hello, shoot me. 1, 2. Hey, you shoot your friend. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. That's great. No shooting. That's a problem. Okay, so I know that 0.4 is quite low. Yes, of course, because I need to be higher than that, so I can do 0.55 and 1.1. Sorry, it's quite going to the point where you need to find a good balance, but yeah. Okay, cool. So where are you guys? Cool. Shoot me. 1, 2. That's cool. Don't attack. Shoot me. 1, 2. I didn't see you. Don't run. 1, 2. Okay, that's cool. 1, 2, 3. That's great. 1, 2. Perfect. 1. Perfect. That's it. That's more balance. What do you want to do with me? No, don't attack me. Okay, that's interesting. That works better, no? The other thing I want to do, actually, the melee attack, it should be something instant. You don't wait when you have your enemy close and you see an opportunity. You don't wait. Oh, let's wait a little bit. So I'm gonna just leave this as it is, like 0.1. I think that's great. What I can do, however, is to change the speed of the attack. So I'm gonna go to the attack. I'm gonna search for the references to find my ability, which is this one. And what I'm gonna do here is actually to change the speed randomly of the animation. So here, really? No. Okay. Sorry. I was thinking I did this before. No, I didn't do this before. It's because this is not the ability, it's this one. Okay, there we go. So this is the montage. This is the animation it plays. I'm gonna do here a range clamp. Sorry, random from range. So I'm gonna put a minimum because it's big creatures. Maximum 1.1. And now let's do more exaggerated. Let's put 0.6. So now there's a little bit of extra randomness. If they decide to attack together, they will never attack with the same speed. So that adds a little extra layer of, giving to the player more different outputs. So you can behave different if you need to dodge or you have enough time to attack. So if I go close, not that close, don't shoot me. Now I want you to attack me normal. I think you are bugged because you are seeing each other, and I think you are canceling each other. So I need to investigate in one behavior tree what is going on. It's looping here. I saw this before. I need to understand why it's looping, and now decide to go to patrol. That's a bug. So I need to investigate why. Because you're still focused. Okay, so I'm gonna debug. I think it's because they are seeing each other, and I think I need to filter that for sure. So I'm gonna just remove any. Sorry, I'm gonna kill your brothers even before playing. I know it's not fair. I know it's not a fair fight, but I need you alone. I'm so sorry. So let's see. Okay. Now when you attack, oh, okay. Okay, only the last one was in slow motion. That's very strange. Let me test that again. That was very fast all the time. Fast, slower, and slower. A strange pattern, no? Okay, it's working. Okay, cool. So it's working. I think just the slow one is quite slow. It shouldn't be so slow. So yeah, let's put this 0.7 minimum. No, because otherwise it's gonna be really slow. So I got this. That's something I wanted to change. And how much live I did? I think it's almost 2 hours, guys. So yeah, I think I'm gonna switch off. Again, I'm gonna say again more or less if there is someone new. Yes, you can do all this in C++. I mean, most of the classes is just from some templates of a game ability system, like the one from Dantranek. That is great. But all the skills are based. I mean, what happens under the hood is just C++, and then you do the game design on top in blueprints. But yes, of course, you can do this only in C++. I find the combination of both is where you win, because you don't want to write everything in C++ and you don't want to do everything in blueprints. And now I'm finding a good balance, and thank you for many people that help me out to understand this better. I'm getting a good, feeling working with all these things than just oh, that's a beautiful crash. So yeah, for example, here is the logic of dying, no? So I can just put here, rather than finishing dying, I can just do whatever. I can destroy the character here in dying. As you can see, I got the destroy deactivated, and I just can put the destroy here. I can just activate the ragdolls here, like physics, and I can do things like that in C++. So a good balance of both, I think it's great. Always 100%. But yeah, again, I'm gonna switch off. Leave me in the comments something I said in the beginning. If you just join after that, kind of a small commentary. This is gonna still be a filmmaking channel. I'm gonna do live sessions about filmmaking. One of the sessions I'm gonna do soon is about art direction with real-time engines and Real Engine. Because some people in the channel that you can see in the description in Discord asked me about how to find a good art direction for your projects using Unreal Engine. I can tell you my experience with the Cito Juna or Sumer and how I'm working with that. But at the same time, I'm working in a video game with different concept artists, animators, sound designers, crazy people, really amazing and crazy people as me. So I mean the crazy, not the amazing. It's amazing people like me. No, I mean crazy people like me. That sounds like egocentric as hell. So they are so good as me. No, I'm quite bullshit. I just try to find good people around, and that's what makes the project so amazing. So again, I'm doing a little bit of video games as well. So leave me in the comments what you think about it. If you your thoughts, because I was considering to do just Twitch for video game development, or should I do like 2 channels with 2 playlists for video games and another for filmmaking, all merge together and forget about what is the label and do whatever you want, or it's like, hey, I'm only here for filmmaking. There are many channels, which is true, about tutorials about blueprints and C++ and things like that. But again, my idea is not to do tutorials about blueprints or C++. It's more about showing you the entire process as many other things of a real product, a real thing, not just a tutorial of how to do a constructor script or how to do, tutorials of things that you go to YouTube. How can I do a Boolean, things like that. So if you are happy with that, I will keep mixing between the two worlds. So I appreciate any ideas, any suggestions in the comments or things like that. So anyway, thank you for being here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go over there for 2 channels. But yeah, anyway, thank you for being here this night with me, showing you what I'm doing, and we see you soon, man. Take care, guys. Bye bye. Elbow goodbye.